I don't actually think that you can do this. Meaning that they are being asked to do something that they don't believe that you have the balls, guts, skill, or will to do yourself. And as a sheer consequence of that, they are going to look at you as a lesser, even if they respect you in some way, shape, and form. And the worst situation you can be in then is the second that they know that you wouldn't do this and you are wholly and solely putting it on them, this is the instant second that they will decide that this is no longer the place for me to work anymore and I want to get the fuck out of here. You'll be left with no team, half the revenue that you initially had, and you'll end up in a position wondering why the fuck you ever started this business in the first place. The really cool thing is this is fucking solvable. This is something that if you just pull your finger out of your ass and actually look at all the things that you actually need to do, i.e. Leading from the front, i.e. leading by example. So being out there selling, being out there marketing, being out there serving clients, and then training your team every single day to a point where they can see what good or best case scenario looks like at all times, and also have someone help manage their deficits so they aren't in a position where they are constantly feeling like they are the lowest version of themselves that they could be and wondering why the fuck their results are nowhere near as good as they could and should be, which is your fault, not theirs in many cases. And maybe you aren't getting the lead flow that they need. Maybe you aren't showing up knowing that you are not running the meetings as well as you could be. And every single day, you could be losing more and more market share, or more and more money coming in every single day, purely because you aren't looking at what are the fucking things that if I just did that were a non-negotiable every single day would help drive things forward, would make sure that my team are fully supported in being able to succeed to the highest in their roles. And who do I need to be able to actually create that? Who do I need to be the $1 million leader? Who do I need to be able to create the life that I want, as opposed to the avoidant little bitch that you're being right now that is constantly having a decrease in revenue every single month, and you need to take full responsibility for that. I'm watching this happen every single day, and it's sad to see because I see more in you. I see so much more in you. And I think that you need to get really clear on the vision and mission of the company again and start infiltrating that across the whole organization, into your marketing, and into the type of people you'll let into your client list and the type of people you'll let into your team that will lead your mission with you, as opposed to it just being fully and solely your own responsibility. And then you rising to the occasion to actually train them, maintain the results, and help them exceed far past who they could initially be by themselves, because you're challenging them and holding them accountable to being able to do that. Not doing this is only going to make things worse and worse for you. I see so much more in you. There is $1 million leader inside you that is just waiting to fucking come out. The only reason I can talk about this is because I'm doing it every single day. I do my non-negotiables. I make sure that everything number by number is reviewed on every part of the sales team. Every client churn or every client win, I'm looking to see like, where is it that we could have done better? How can I help support the delivery team? Where is it that I need to be better to lead from a point in missions terminology, right? Our mission is to help men like you level the fuck up to a point where it's impossible for you to ever have a conversation at home at the dinner table where wifey asks you when the fucking thing's going to turn around. And that doesn't just happen when you aren't making money. That also happens when you're stressed as fuck at the dinner table because you know things are actually going backwards and not forwards. And your wife might be sitting there wondering, when the fuck is this going to turn around? When are you going to level the fuck up and just stop being a little bitch and grow into the person that you need to be? Trust me when I say it's unconsciously being thought of, even if you can't consciously see it and you think that the people around you are supporting you. They are, but you aren't supporting yourself. You are not showing up as the person that you need to be. You have this inside you, but you aren't doing it. What the fuck? You know that you would regret if you got to your last day on earth. You know for an absolute fact that you would regret not having gone all in becoming the biggest version of yourself, ascending to the levels that you know you want to, and becoming that massive leader that you know that you have inside you.